All right, write an equation for a line parallel to 5x minus y equals -4 and passing through this point. So if you remember, parallel lines have the same slope. So if we were to graph two parallel lines, you can see they have to go in the, you can imagine that I drew that correctly, but they have to go up the same amount over the same amount if they actually are parallel. So parallel lines have the same slope. Well, we need to get this set up in slope-intercept form, or y equals mx plus b form, so that we can see what is the slope. So let's do that first. Let's go ahead and solve for y. We'll minus the 5x from each side. Now I've still got a negative y, so we can't drop that negative. We've got negative y equals, let's go ahead and put that negative 5x first, minus 4. Notice every single term kept the sign in front of it. So the y had a negative in front of it, the 5x had a negative in front of it, and the 4 had a negative in front. So make sure those signs stay with the term they're in front of. Now we want to solve for y. This is a negative. We could think of it as a -1 if we wanted. So we'll divide each term by -1. Okay, that basically changes all the signs. So we just get y equals now a positive 5x plus 4. And we still have that point for 25. Okay, what's the slope of this line then according to our slope-intercept form? Well, it's the number in front of x, and so the slope here is 5. Now, if you remember, we're looking for the line parallel, and so the slope is going to be exactly the same. So still 5. Now at this point, I'm going to cross this line out. I don't need that 4. The only thing I needed was the slope. We've got to find the rest of the line using this point. So only get the slope from the line it's going to be parallel to, and then use the new point. We'll do in point slope form, so y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. We get y minus 25 for our y1 point equals 5 for m, and then x minus 4. All right, we're going to solve this now. Let's distribute in that 5. So we get y minus 25 equals 5x minus 20. We'll add 25 to each side to finish solving. Those cancel, so we get y equals 5x plus 5. So this one was kind of a two-part problem. First, we had to solve for y so that we could find the slope. Be careful. We had to be careful as we were solving because there were a couple tricky things. And then once we get the slope, we cross out the equation and we use the point to find this new equation, y equals 5x plus 5.